Hello friends, and once again welcome to BISP My name is Amit, and today we are going to see another business rule for custom workforce planning. In today's example, I'll be teaching you how to calculate FTE, termination and hiring plan. So before I show you the code, I like to show you how it works actually. The output and the business requirement. And once you understand business requirement, you can write a custom rule comfortably. Here is my requirement. So we need to calculate staff FTE, which I mark in the yellow color, and temporary hiring plan. And I have a code available over here, temp FTE to be calculated. Here is the logic. The logic applies for the month of January. The staff FTE takes actual staff FTE of actual December of previous year. So I've taken actual for FY23, previous year is December, previous year December. FY23 previous year is FY22 and last month is December, right? If it is January month and the plan start here, this is variable. If it is not January month, the staff FTE will take previous year staff FTE plus hiring minus departure. So let's see this. I'll put the value over here for the month of February onwards. We have a 10 people hiring plan and 2 people departure. In the month of February, in the month of March, 4 people hiring plan, 3 people departure, 6 people hiring plan, 2 people departure, right? Or maybe I take for January and February month only in the beginning. Okay. And December will carry forward for next year. So if you wish, you can put value over here. Again, hiring plan or departure and termination. And this value will carry forward for the next year. I submit this number and run my business rule. So formula is going to be staff FTE equals to, it will take equals to hiring plan minus departure. This is for first month. For next month, suppose this is for February month. For March month, it will take previous year staff FTE, which is previous month means February staff FTE plus hiring plan minus departure. So this is my expected output, right? Let's see. I run this rule and show you the output. And I've given a variable over here. So it is asking me currency, entity, project, scenario, version, and job. You can hard code this or you can use a variable. You see in the curly braces I use variable over here. So once the rule is run, I'm going to run it through February and this. Let's remove from here and I'll put it over here in Notepad. So the calculation we have done, we can validate that. Refresh. Right. So first month, January month data will take from previous year, FY21. I don't have FY21. So staff FT equals to hire, 10 people are hired and 2 people are departure. So 10 minus 2, 8. In the month of February, it like previous year value. We had 8 staff. We have 8 staff. Here the formula is very simple. Number of people hired minus number of people departed, 8. Second year, we have how many people? We have 8 people. Plus how many people are hired? 4 people are hired minus how many people departed? 3 people departed. So this is 9. In the month of March, 10 December, we have 9 people. We have 9 people plus how many people hired? 5 people hired minus how many people departed? 2 people departed. So this is 12. So this is the calculation. This is how the calculation take place. And from January month onward, the value carry forward from previous year. Isn't it? Previous year value carry forward. So now let's see how to write this rule. I show you the output. Similarly, we have a temp FTE and hiring temp FTE. The rule over here for temp FTE equals to 0 plus hiring temp FTE for the month of January if it is a plan start year. Otherwise, it will take previous year temp FTE plus hiring plan. So I put value over here: January, February, March, April, December. Submit this number and rerun this rule. So you input value to temp FTE, temp hiring plan, which will take the value previous year FT and the output to be stored in temp FTE. The same intersection I run it and we test the output. The rule is running. Yes. So you see temp F0 plus temp FT2 for the first year. Second year, second month, sorry. Temp FT, if it is not January, this condition will apply. Take previous year temp FT plus hiring plus. Take previous year temp FT, which is 2 plus hiring plus. 3 plus 2, 5. Previous year temp FT plus hiring plus 5 plus 5, 10. And so on. Now let's write the logic for the same. Okay. So I'm going to write a new rule and I assume the variables are already exist. I right click and calculate the rule. Rule name I call calculate FTE. FTE. And I'm going to switch to designer view to edit script view. We apply fixed expression and these variables are already exist. So I define variable value fix. I have a variable for entity. So write entity. We have a variable for scenario. So I define scenario and so on. Scenario, version, everything is dynamic to be input by the user. Job, comma, project, which is one of my dimension, project and job. And currency also I'll take user input. You can hard code although, because I use a USD in this example. Currency and then no employee, no property and for current year. This is not for a specific employee, no employee, comma, no property, which is assumption. And you see this intersection I'm taking from here only. No employee, no project, no property, right? And rest I can define user input. And this will only applicable for the year range we have defined. There's a variable we create called planning year range. There you can see in tools, variables, there's a substitution variable, year range. Because we want to define this calendar to be for a specific intersection. So I use a OEP year range. Is it little sluggish? Take some time. Yeah, OEP year range. So this is OEP year range. So the calculation will take place from FY 22 to 29. Right? I use this variable value ampersand OEP year range. Substitution variable is always use an ampersand symbol. Let's put an and fix. And I want the calendar to be performed for staff FTE. Staff FTE. I create a block for staff FTE. If it is January month, the calculation will take place on previous year December month. So I use if is MBR January month. Had it been January month, then the calculation will take place. It takes the value from previous year December. So I apply a condition under this if condition, and I'm going to write another if condition because this calculation to be performed only for plan year. So I define is MBR only for plan year. So there's a variable called OEP plan year. plan start year. So it will not calculate for all the year, only for plan start years. Close this both and if, and then you can write an expression between this and if. Right, now here I write my expression. So staff FT equals to what is our logic? Our logic is staff FT equals to hiring plan minus departure, right? For previous year, hiring plan minus departure. So I'll take staff FT for January month. It will take previous year December month. Previous year staff FT intersection with, it will take actual value previous year December. I use December hard code for previous year with a variable called ampersand OEP prior year, and plus hiring FT hiring plan minus departure termination. Hiring plan, departure termination. So you can use this dimension member name. And in addition to this, I am also calculating a temp FTE, which is used to identify for given month FTE. Here we are calculating FTE for entire year. Temp FTE equals to, for the first month, 0 plus temp FTE hiring plan. For the first month. Else, we write an else condition. If it is not a plan start year, then I'll be writing a staff FT. I'll copy the same expression, both of them. If it is not a plan start year, then it will take a sibling value, not the same month, but a sibling value. So FT December, actual December, no, it will not take actual, it will take a sibling of previous year. December OEP plan year, I'll take a sibling of it. So I apply a nested a function. So we use @member, then I define a nesting of current year, sorry, previous sibling, previous. This is not a case sensitive, but it's good to write in a capital. Previous sibling, then I use I think the spell it not correct. Let me double check the spelling of it. Previous sibling, yeah. Prior sibling with the intersection of current year. So right over here, previous sibling and current year plus FT hiring plan minus departure and termination. Temp FT, I'll be calculating temp FT. It will take previous year temp FT plus prior year hiring plan. So temp FT intersection with December month, previous year hiring plan plus temp hiring plan for previous month. So again, I can use a nesting member privilege previous sibling current year plan, and this time I'll be applying for current year plus temp hiring plan. So we define an expression for if it is plan year. If it is not a plan year, then we apply else expression, which is for if it is not January month. So if it is not January month, then staff FT will take prior year. I'll copy here. Prior year, not prior year, prior function I use. Prior function, staff FT, prior, I use a prior function at the, over here. Prior staff FT minus plus hiring plan minus termination and departure. And temp FT also I calculate in the same fashion. Temporary FT I am calculating only for the given month. Sometime you can associate temp FT for individual project. Temp FT again prior month plus temp FT hiring plan, right? And if make sure your if condition and fixed expressions are balanced. So I've got two if condition, two and if condition, one fixed expression, and this fixed expression end up with and fix. Once you write an expression, let's validate this. Save and validate. Because I use a variable, therefore it is asking value. Currency, I run it for USD. Same intersection what we have over here in Excel. USD. Entity is no entity. Scenario is what is the scenario over here? Forecast, we are calculating for forecast. Version, working version, and job is a technician. I've taken one sample job called technician. Calculation will take place. I should have changed the number. Well, anyway, I'm going to change number again now. Once again, remove value from staff FT, and we're also calculating temp FT. So I'll remove value of temp FT. These both are required to be calculated once again. Okay, we have unknown block, fixed expression, error, block script, fix does not end with and fix. So I forgot and fix here. I written it, probably got skipped. And fix. Save and validate. Once again, oh, I should have saved this. So currency USD, entity, no entity, scenario, forecast, version, working version, job, technician. Job ran successfully, test the output. So seems one of my condition is not true. Staff FT is supposed to be calculated. Let's check what condition is not true. So I use January month, plan start year. Plan start year is FY21. I put value for FY22, 23, both of them. And run this. Probably I did not run it. Let's run it. Once again, currency USD, entity, no entity, scenario, forecast, version, working version, and job is technician. Copy from here. It is going on. Let it complete. Launch status. The rule run successfully. Once the rule run, we can check the output. And here I have output. Now let's check for the month of February. 10 people are you hired and 2 people departed. 10 minus 2 is 8. You had 8 employees in the month of January, February, and in the month of February, you have 8 employee plus 4 employee you hired. 8 plus 4, 12 minus 3, 9 employee. Right? You can manually calculate number of people you hired minus number of people terminated. For the month of January, month of February, January month will carry forward from February. March month, how many employees you have? You have 8 employees in the month of February plus how many employees you hired? You hired 4 employees. How many employees terminated? 3. So 9. So this is how the rule is calculating correctly as expected. Hiring FTE also correct. Uh, temp FTE plus hiring FTE equals to, so temp FTE equals to prior year FTE plus hiring FTE. Prior FTE 2 plus hiring FTE 2 plus 3 5. 5 plus 5 10. 10 plus hash missing 10 only. So the code is running as we expected. So that's it for today. Should you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to us for all more custom workforce planning scenarios.